World War I is often overshadowed by the notable atrocities of World War II, but it deserves to be remembered and studied just as stringently. Just listen to this brief encapsulation from Wikipedia. Known as the Great War, or the War to End All Wars, World War I led to the mobilization of more than 70 million military personnel, including 60 million Europeans, making it one of the largest wars in history. It is also one of the deadliest conflicts in history, with an estimated 9 million combatant deaths and 13 million civilian deaths as a direct result of the war. Resulting genocides and the related 1918 Spanish flu pandemic caused another 17 to 100 million deaths worldwide, including an estimated 2.64 million Spanish flu deaths in Europe, and as many as 675,000 Spanish flu deaths in the United States. On October 31st, 1918, as the First World War neared its end, celebrated war poet and officer of the 2nd Manchesters, Wilfred Owen, wrote home to his mother. Sadly, this would be his last letter. 4 days later, exactly a century ago, Owen was shot dead as he led his company across the Sambre-Oise Canal. His mother was informed of his death a week later, on Armistice Day, by telegram. In 1919, Wilfred Owen was awarded the Military Cross. The original handwritten pages of Owen's final letter can be seen on the website of the First World War Poetry Digital Archive, University of Oxford. His poetry can be found at the Poetry Foundation. Here's the letter in full, entitled, "There is no danger down here." October 31, Thursday, 6:15 p.m. Dearest Mother, I will call the place from which I'm now writing the smoky cellar of the forester's house. I write on the first sheet of the writing pad which came in the parcel yesterday. Luckily, the parcel was small, as it reached me just before we moved off to the line. Thus, only the paraffin was unwelcome in my pack. My servant and I ate the chocolate in the cold middle of last night, crouched under a draughty tambou roofed with planks. I husband the malted milk for tonight and tomorrow night. The handkerchief of socks are most opportune, as the ground is marshy, and I have a slight cold. So thick is the smoke in this cellar that I can hardly see by candle 12 inches away, and so thick are the inmates that I can hardly write for pokes, nudges, and jolts. On my left, the coy commander snores on a bench. Other officers repose on wire beds behind me. At my right hand, Kellett, a delightful servant of Accoy in the old days, radiates joy and contentment from pink cheeks and baby eyes. He laughs with a signaller, to whose left ear is glued the receiver, but whose eyes, rolling with gaiety, show that he is listening with his right ear to a merry corporal, who appears at this distance away, some 3 feet, nothing but a gleam of white teeth and a wheeze of jokes. Splashing my hand, an old soldier with a walrus mustache peels and drops potatoes into the pot. By him, Keys, my cook, chops wood. Another feeds the smoke with the damp wood. It is a great life. I am more oblivious than, alas, yourself, dear mother, of the ghastly glimmering of the guns outside and the hollow crashing of the shells. There is no danger down here, or if any, it will be well over before you read these lines. I hope you are as warm as I am, as serene in your room as I am here, and that you think of me never in bed as resignedly as I think of you always in bed. Of this I am certain, you could not be visited by a band of friends half so fine as surround me here. Signed, Ever Wilfred. In hindsight, such a nice conclusion to a brilliant poet's life. But what a gripping historical document this is. A fantastic reminder to not forget the atrocities that wars bring the planet. I hope you enjoyed listening to this wonderful letter. If you like this video, support us by hitting the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next episode.